voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
Well, glad you could all make it. Put that over here. Apparently it shows you're taking control of the situation. Did you know that Chairman Mao died of syphilis? They won't be saying that at the earthquake. Anyway, turns out Mark Spate was quite a swinger. No, shouldn't be hanging around so much. But yeah, I've had a really bad day, and buttons fell off my shirt, the knob fell off my door. I'm scared to have a piss now. Oh yeah, so and then what happened, some missionaries knocked on the door. I'm not really into religion. And they said, we've got to talk to you about Jesus immediately. And I said, oh God, what's he gone and done now? Pissed in the font. What a prank. And yeah, wow. And the next bit, it goes just like this. That was it, yeah, because missionaries are really boring. And you know, I was saying to them, nobody goes to the church anymore. What they've got to do is liven up the church. Maybe get in a decent wine list, pole dancers, mud wrestling, something like that. You know, who reads the Bible? Why not just get a copy of Razzle? Instead of having Sunday sermon, just get a couple of DVDs in, like Debbie Does Dallas. That'll cheer them up a bit. So this next bit, I'm not sure if it's funny, but I'm going to say it, but it's absolutely true. I've got this neighbour and he's a real brat, and we never liked each other. And he was almost likeable at first. And well, he started doing drugs, and he started to get seriously paranoid, and he'd be like, you know, standing there looking at me funny. And there was all these people turning up all night, knocking the doors, slamming doors, pissing me off, wishing I could bang their heads in the doors. And then, so I thought, I know what, I'll just do an experiment, psychological experiment. And what I did, corpsing. What I did is I wrote on a piece of paper, I said, we know everything about you. Police, drugs, hide. And he's actually disappeared. This is totally true. He has not been seen, and people are worried about him. But I'm getting a good night's sleep, so that's all right. It's not so good with the left hand, is it? Try with the right hand. I don't know. There he is, just standing there. Did you know Chairman Mao never brushed his teeth? Apparently they were green and horrible. And then he used to sort of try and kiss people all the time, but he had, you know, they had to do it. And I'll try another one. The next one, yeah, I didn't do any stand-up. Chris, this is true actually. I didn't do any stand-up last week, and the reason was I was getting my face drilled out, and this was by the dentist, by the way. And come on, man. And what happened? I got this thing. It is called the Bionator. This is real. It's because my face is misaligned. I've got a wonky head. Anyway, the problem is, I think with this thing called the Bionator sounds very similar to Terminator. Yeah, so if there's a nuclear accident, I'm near the nuclear accident, I've got this thing in, maybe I might turn into a superhero. But the problem is, it'll be a neo-Nazi superhero. So then what's going to happen? Yeah, I won't be able to come in for the second year. I'll be growing a big moustache and invading Poland. And so I went back to the dentist, and he said, oh, made a mistake, it's actually made in Austria. Oh, Jesus Christ, you know, after all the, you know, the recent events that's going on there, hell of a blast. But then again, Austria's quite boring, so they probably need the publicity. And, yeah, so, you know, the other thing is, I quite like walking backwards and forwards like this. This one burns off the energy, and you're all full of energy, well done. Yeah, so what happens? So if there's a nuclear explosion and I'm wearing the Bionator, I might turn into some kind of Austrian neo-Nazi golem, and I'll be, you know, burrowing into deep caverns and digging cellars, and then I'll be like trying to entice people, come back into my little Kellner bitte. Yeah, so we have some fun, maybe 25 years. It's really good. Though you missed your Eurovision Song Contest. But then again, Eastern Europe's so shit with music, nobody wants to listen to it anymore. And, oh yeah, let's finish off with a story. This is actually getting quite enjoyable. After slightly, the adrenaline slows down, you just sort of, you know, it's quite nice. There's Luke. Actually, it was a bit similar to your one last week, wasn't it? But, you know.
What? Say that again?
Well, that bit about Austria.
Oh, right, yeah. I covered it.
Yeah.
You can have some as well.
Yeah. That's it. We're going to share.
Yeah. We're lovers. That's what lovers do, Warwick.
I thought this was a secret, Luke. Tell everybody. They'll be wanting to join in. Well, just put your name down on the list. What's this? Potter, crisps, landlord.
Ignore it.
Defecate. Defecate for on stage. Yeah. So, I'm going to do the last bit now. So I was walking through the park, and my bags. I'd been shopping, and I had really heavy, bulging bags. And I tripped and emptied my sack all over the park. And knob gags, they were, don't they? I just get a whole huge fucking list of knob gags and just do that. Knob. Hello, I'm going to do a knob gag right in your face. But still, just improvise and make yourself a right cunt. So, anyway, I ran into this old dosser and he really stank. And he thought I swore at him. And he says, "How dare you tell me to fuck off?" And it turns out he's a Shakespearean thesp. You know, what next? Yodeling traffic wardens, police exercising in modern dance. And anyway, he grabbed my bottle of White Lightning. He's got teeth like Chairman Mao, they're all green, they're like Stonehenge. And I said, "That's my bottle of White Lightning, it's 12%, I'll have to stay sober tonight. What are we going to do?" And he says, "Oh yes, this is the drink of the thesps. When Dame Judi Dench goes on stage to get her Oscar, she's already had a couple of pints, and Sir Ian McKellen had to be nailed to the tree, not by hobbits, but by people. And then, they had to CGI out the staff, so it would look good." Fuck you now. That's it. Then he finished all the story. There's two types of people in the world. People who live in cities, they're citizens, and people who live in the country. I don't have to explain that, do I? They're cunts. Anyway, you've been very nice. And can I go into the second year, Chris?
No.
Oh. Yeah, never mind.
Voices in my head, they count for me, they understand.